Alright, welcome back everyone to another day of Christmas movie bullshit. Today I watched I Believe in Santa, and that's the movie, and bye. Okay, but for real, the movie is I Believe in Santa, and it is about a man and a woman who fall in love on Christmas, just like all the other ones. So this one starts off in July. It starts off on 4th of July, where Ella, the little girl, gets lost at a fair, and Tom comes up and snatches her up in the creepiest way possible. He approaches her and doesn't say, like, "Are you lost?" or "Can I help you?" He just says, "Hello." He looks both ways to see if, like, anyone's looking or something. That's red flag number one, Tom. But, so then Lisa, the mom, finally is a good mom and returns to her child. So then they start dating, and then it just montages their relationship until November 31st, because at the bottom text say 25 days till Christmas. And, personally, I count December 1st. There's 24 more days. So if there's 25, that means it's November 31st. So, but that's not important to the plot, so it just skips their relationship. So it's like, I don't know who these characters are still. We're 25 minutes in, you just skip the bulk of their relationship. I don't know who these people are, but Tom is obsessed with Christmas, and he likes to decorate and all that shit, and he believes in Santa. Non-ironically, he thinks that Santa is a real person. So, and then Lisa hates Christmas. Lisa hates Christmas. They break the rule of three in this movie. Um, so Lisa and her best friend, I forget her name, they go to Tom's house where Tom and Hassan is Tom's best friend, which I thought he was his assistant, but that's not the case. So I guess I'm wrong. So Lisa and her best friend leave in an Uber, and she screams, and this happens twice, and you're like, "Oh, it's gonna happen a third time because that's the rule in movies." No, it doesn't. It only happens twice. But so Tom, so Lisa now tries to convince Tom that Santa is not an actual person, but it's like, who cares? So far, we know nothing about Tom, we know nothing about Lisa. But from what the movie is trying to tell me, is that believing in Santa is Tom's worst quality? And if that's the case, then who cares? Who cares? That's like, it's basically, to me, it's the same thing about any religion. You're like, oh, Lisa's like, oh, you can't see Santa, so he's not real. But that's like every god? So it's like, it's kind of the same thing. And then later in the movie, Hassan explains this to Lisa, and she's like, oh, I understand now. But it's like, Lisa, aren't you a grown woman? Why do you not understand that yet? So anyway, Tom and Lisa break up because Lisa fucking sucks in this movie. Lisa's a garbage person. So Lisa breaks up with Tom because he likes Christmas. She doesn't like Christmas. And then Ella's dad. So there's like a cardboard sled race where they build sleds out of cardboard, and Ella's dad does this with her every year apparently, and then he's like, oh, I can't do it, and then they're like, oh, Tom, but like, you just broke up with him, so why would he help you? But it doesn't matter, who cares? uh Tom helps Tom doesn't help Ella build the sled. Tom builds the sled, which I feel like should be against the rules. I feel like it should be like a child who builds the sled, but it doesn't matter. They win, and then Tom proposes, which makes Ella believe in Santa even more, because earlier in the movie, at a mall Santa, Ella whispers something into Santa's ear, and it's not stated. And then at the end of the movie, she's like, "This is what I did. I wished for you to propose to my mom." So that's what happens, and then the movie ends. Not a very good movie, obviously, as these Christmas movies are. Not very good. As Christmas movies, though, it's kind of middle of the pack. It's alright. It has some good sets, some really bad green screen, which a lot of these movies do have. So if you want to watch it for whatever reason, it's on Netflix. Go watch it on Netflix. I'm not sponsored by Netflix, by the way. I do watch a lot of shitty Netflix movies, so I should probably stop doing that until Netflix pays me. But that's the end of the video, and goodbye.